Ofori-Atta, not Ofori-Atta as in the finance minister, but Oketechi. Happy birthday to you. This conversation, I know a lot of people are going to send in their messages. If you have any questions for Bullgod, he's right here. Now I'm talking to the man who people know him as formerly as Bulldog, now as Bullgod. I don't know how the DOG became a GOD. He will explain everything right here on the show. We just want to know more about him. He's been trending lately. You might not have known a lot, but today you'll know it all. Welcome, Bull.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm blessed. Yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, everybody on the streets knows you to be a tough man. Are you that tough?
Oh, I am.
You're tough?
Oh, yeah, very.
Where did you grow up?
Me, around here somewhere, at Dabraka and some other places. Yeah.
Street boy?
Yep, straight.
How was family like? What class were your parents?
When you say class, what do you mean? Class 2, class 3?
Upper class, middle class, middle upper, lower class?
I don't know. I don't put classes to people, so I don't know. I mean, but I came from a humble home. My dad was a banker, and my mom was, when I say was, I mean he's retired now. And my mom was a lab technician. You know, so, and she's late now, so, but I came from a very humble home.
So that's not a poor home. That is a home that we will say you're well-to-do.
Oh, I mean, I never hung before.
So what made you that street boy? I
mean, it's me. I mean, you grew up in Adabraka, you know, and so you hang around with a lot of people. I mean, so, and there's nothing wrong, you know, going out there to mix with everybody else, you know, and the street has love. So what else would you say? I mean, you go out there for love, you know. Yeah, I don't have a problem with mixing with whoever. Like I told you, I'm not a class person. I am a human being. I deal with human beings. I don't care whether you're from the airport residential area or Trasacco or Nima or, you know, Agbegbuloshi. We're humans. We just find ourselves placed where we're giving birth. So for me, you know what I'm saying? You
know, back in the day, there used to be groups that they call themselves clans. Did you have any clan that you belonged to?
No. I've never been in any group like that.
But you had boys that were following you, right?
Oh, I mean, you know, growing up, obviously, you would have friends, you have people that you hang out with, you know, that you do stuff with.
Were you always the leader?
I don't know. I'll say yes. You know, I'm blessed like that. So when I step up, people, you know, come in. You know, so I'll say yeah. I was born like that. My dad is has a very strong personality. My mom same. You know, so I'll say it's not even my. It's from childbirth. It was handed down. You know, so hey, I am blessed to be like that. You know, yeah, unfortunately.
To be a leader of most of the boys.
And I believe everybody is a leader in their own right and in their own space, you know, so I don't think I'm a unique person. Because we're all here for a particular purpose, you know, and once you are able to find that purpose, you lead that purpose, you know. You're a leader yourself. You know, that's why everybody's watching you around the world. I was going to say Ghana, but I forgot.
you never know who's watching.
Yeah, you're on the internet. So I believe everybody has that leadership qualities. You just need to reach down into yourself and activate it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you know that people are scared of you?
Are you scared of me?
I was scared of you before I met you.
Why?
That's why I'm asking you if you know people are scared of you.
So let me ask. I don't know that. So why were you scared?
I was scared because of the things I had heard about you. That Bull is that strong person. Bull is the no-nonsense man. You know, you cannot go in front of Bull without being a strong person as well.
No, I don't think that should be the case. I think people just have their own notion, you know, because they've not met me personally, you know. So I'm sure today you should try and tell your people that notion that you had of me, I mean, when you met me, was I like that?
No, you were not.
Exactly.
Nothing like that.
Exactly. So you hear a lot of things from a lot of quarters, But I think if you stepped to the person might, you know, I mean, I've noticed this, I mean, for a minute now, but I'm a different person. Plus, yes, I'm a no-nonsense person.
Is it like a brand that you built around yourself?
No, I'm an honest person.
You're a no-nonsense person?
Yeah, yes. I mean, who takes nonsense? Who? You don't take nonsense, do you?
Maybe I might handle it different from how Bull will handle it.
I understand that,
Okay.
but you still won't take it.
Okay.
You understand? You won't take it. Maybe you take it. You have a way of handling. When you throw nonsense at me, I throw it back at you, because I believe that we all need some peace and sanity. You know, everybody's struggling with something. You know, so don't step to me with your nonsense. I won't take it, because I don't step with you. I step to you with my nonsense. I respect myself. I respect everybody else. I believe that we all are here for a reason. We're here to contribute. You know, we all are carrying some sort of baggage. You know, so why then do I now come and drop mine on you? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So I won't take anybody's nonsense. I won't also take my nonsense onto anyone. You know, but I am not rude. I don't think it's the last thing that I'll be. Anybody that knows me, yeah, I've had encounters like that. Sometimes when you're traveling out or you're in town and people approach you, you know, they're like, you are different from what we know. You're different from what we see, you know. And I'm like, I've never encountered you, so why would you even have a perception about me? You can only have a perception. I keep telling somebody that you can only love or hate someone you know. You understand?
Right.
You need to really know the person to love and hate them. If you're looking at the person from afar, you can admire, or what's the word? I don't say despise. I'm trying to look for a word.
But you can't hate or love.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, because really, I might say something here this morning. A lot of people will not agree with me. It's fine. They don't have to agree with me. I might say the same thing and others will agree with me. They don't have to agree with me. You understand? But whatever I say, or no matter how I conduct myself, they shouldn't have hate or love.
What makes Bull hate someone?
Me?
Yes.
I hate no one. I hate nonsense. I don't hate people. I hate what they do.
What are some of the things that people do that makes you hate?
Oh, I mean...
Or that you hate?
Okay, so I don't like looking down on people, so I don't like to be looked down on. I don't believe anybody should be looking down on anybody. We're all human beings. You're not different from me. I ain't different from you. You're not different from the porter on the street carrying load this morning and sweaty all over the place. So don't think that because you are in an air-conditioned space, beautifully made up, you know, it means you're better than anybody, or you drive a car and somebody else is going by Trotsky. No, we're all human beings. We bleed red. And I believe that everybody should respect everybody on that level. You know, so that's my thing. Any other thing, I won't take it. I won't, yes. I was brought up like that. My mom doesn't take nonsense. My dad doesn't take nonsense. So I don't know how to take nonsense.
Insults? Do you tolerate insults?
Oh, what are insults? I mean, it's for me, anybody who insults anyone, yeah, it's a reflection of what they are. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather tell you what it is harshly, you know, than insult you. You know, I mean, to what extent? You know, I'll be blunt and harsh. The things I'll say, you'll feel it. You know, but insult is just the last thing.
What have you heard about yourself that has broken you?
Broken me? I actually read that about me, not actually. Okay. No, I didn't hear. I hardly pay ears to pay attention to stuff like that. I read in a newspaper sometime, I'll say years, but I've forgotten the years, that I had murdered a friend of mine. You know, so I was reading it, you know, and I was in sales when I was reading, and I'm like, yo, hey, how come? you know, and this is me that I'm reading about, you know, and I won't say I was broken. I hardly break down. I was taken aback a little bit, you know, because I have no room for weakness. I wasn't brought up like that, you know. The only time I'm weak, I'm underneath, I'm dead. You know, once I'm here, life is a beautiful struggle. So once I'm here, it's head-on fight all the time. And I'm ready for the journey that I've chosen or that I've been given onto me. So I walk that path. But broken, no, I might, you know, step back a little bit.
Who brought you the newspaper to read?
Oh, so, I mean, it was, you know, when I had that issue years back, you know, every day you're in the news. You know, so you make the newspaper, you make television news, you make radio news. So in sales news this morning, that people are reading newspapers, you know, so I'm sure maybe it was from the counter back somewhere, and I was at the Cantonment police station at the time. So I chanced on came in there and I read. You know, somebody actually said, "Oh, Charlie, they talk about you." So I read it. I think I've forgotten the newspaper, you know, which particular newspaper, but you know, I read it and I'm like, wow, okay, let God do His work, you know, because it's all in His hands. Yeah.
But you knew you hadn't done it.
Definitely.
So what was your plan to defend yourself? I
mean, court is and we went to court for 4 years and I was discharged. You know, so when you get into a space like that, you allow God to lead. There are times people will say stuff about you or have a notion about you. Time, and when I say God is time, nothing else. People think there's a man sitting upstairs looking at us, and you know, anytime I say God, I mean time. Time is the enemy, time is the friend, time is the truth. You know, so you allow time. Once you allow time, the dust will settle. Once it settles, hey.
Is Bull a Christian or a Muslim?
So I was raised from a Christian home. I was baptized as a Christian, so I'll say I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't believe there's a God sitting anywhere?
No.
You think God is time?
Yes.
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Yes. But I don't believe in the same heaven and hell that everybody else believes in.
How is yours like?
Okay, so I believe, because it doesn't make sense to me that I committed a crime here and then die and go and get my,
judgment?
Yes, it doesn't make sense. When I commit crime in the flesh, I need to get my payback in the flesh. You understand? So heaven and earth is in your mind. There are rich folks up this morning. Yeah, very rich people this morning, and they are angry. They are in hell. And there are poor folks this morning who don't even know what to eat, and they are happy. They are in heaven. So it's here. Life is all in your head. Life is happening inside of you, not outside of you. Anything outside of you is easy. It's inside. So you could be driving your Range Rover this morning, and you are stressed as hell.
So there's no life after death for you?
I believe that we come back. So if you say life after death, so let's just say I died and I'm going to live somewhere else. I don't believe that. I believe that when I die, I'm coming back. So my mom is dead, yeah, but she's here with me. I mean, I have a daughter called Asida, my last daughter, you know. So she calls me her son.
So you believe that's your mom?
Yes. So she's here with me. She didn't go nowhere.
I see.
Exactly, that's how it is. I mean, things happen to us, and there's, I don't know what, when you know of deja vu, right?
Yes.
Exactly. You get into a space and you realize that
I've been here before.
Exactly. That is how life reminds you. You know, we don't lead a conscious life. Most of us, you know, if I asked you 4 Mondays ago, what were you wearing? I'm sure it would be difficult for you to say. But if something significant happened on that day, you will remember.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, so life, if you're going to live here for 70 years or 80 years, you know, how would you remember you've been here before? It's still deja vu. Yeah, so whatever, you understand what I mean? You don't want to mean, you don't plant tomatoes and go and rip
pepper.
No, akpakpa is a pawpaw.
Pawpaw.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Do you believe in forgiveness?
Yes, I do.
Do you forgive?
Immediately, it happens. Because it's for me, not for the person. It's not for me. I'm sorry, it's not for the person, it's actually for me. Because it's healthy.
Now, talking about that, you have trained a lot of men in the music industry. You've held their hands. A typical example is Papi Adabraka. I had a conversation with Papi some time ago, and he said he hurt you badly, but you were able to forgive him.
I mean, like I told you, I mean, there are a lot of things that we're dealing with. You know, I rather be angry at myself eating a lot of goat meat. That will translate into some yarea for me than hold Papi or any other person in my head. I mean, then I compound the issue. I'm dealing with a lot. From here, I'm going to eat some fufu. That's some problem for me there. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to stay in me for a long while. So then I'm going to add another. No, I don't have time. Once it happens, I forgive, I move on. Yeah.
So you forgave him before he came to apologize?
Yeah, way before. He thought I had something against him, you know, because he was not near. But I'd taken it out. Because I understood the situation we were in. He didn't understand the situation. Once I understand the situation, I let it go.
Did he insult you?
Never. He can never do that.
Did he have a beef with you?
No. I mean, at the time, they felt I was cheating them, you know, in the business that we were running. So they just moved away. And I had a lot of stuff they were saying, but I I don't pay attention to that stuff. What I felt was, at the time, was if you had any problems with me or you thought of something, just step. Because I do that all the time. I'm the person, if I'm making love with my wife and I think she's not smelling well, she should get up and go and wash the thing, let's continue. I don't keep, that's my mom right there, you know, so I don't keep things in my head. I just say it and we move on. Because I believe that to be able to be the best version of myself, I need people. You understand? So I can't be holding grudges and, you know what I'm saying? So that's how he felt at the time. But then with
time, did you cheat him?
No, I mean, no, I won't say that, you know.
You took your share? You gave them their share?
Yes, we didn't really make a lot of money those days, you know, and I understood where they were coming from, you know. There's a lot of lies when it comes to showbiz, you know. Do you know that everybody seated at home, I'll say everybody, but a chunk of the people watching us right now think we're cool, right? Are you cool? Yeah, I'm not cool. I'm going through a lot. You know, but people, you come, this is your job. But somebody is at home and they're like, hey, Charlie, when would you so it's like that with showbiz and people who sit on TV.
You're going through a lot, What are you going through? I'm going through
a lot. Look, I mean, I'm buying fuel every day. That's a lot. Living in Ghana is a lot. You know how the system is. Nana Akufo-Addo is putting us through hell. And that's a lot for everybody to think about. I mean, today you go to the market or you go to the gas pump, it's, 17 cedis. The next day you go, or 2 weeks' time, is something else. You go and buy, you know, a tin of Milo. I like Milo a lot, you know. Then the next day you go, it's, you know, so that's a lot we're going through. So then I don't think we should have time to even
talk about that. You don't want to talk about that. Not really.
No. It's not that. I mean, we shouldn't have time to fight ourselves because we are all in that same boat. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Everybody's going through something. Talking
about your forgiveness level, what would you have? I don't know how to put the question. I think it's more of what is it that if Papi had done, you wouldn't have forgiven him?
I can forgive him for everything.
Everything.
Anything.
Is it with everybody?
With everybody.
Have you forgiven Shatta Wale?
Oh, long ago. Listen, I love and I love deeply. So once I love you, I love you.
You love Shatta Wale?
Yes. I mean, love is a huge thing. So let's just use the Bible. I believe in the Bible, some parts of the Bible though. So if you look at the Bible tells men to love women, right? It's the duty of a man to love a woman.
Yes.
Right? Do you know the duty of a woman?
To be submissive.
So God knows our temperament or how he made us or how we were built. And he says, no matter what the woman does, love the woman. So you can't say you love somebody today and no matter what they do, you don't love them anymore. No. It doesn't mean you will not check them, you will not correct them, you will not punish them. Love is eternal. I can't love somebody today and tomorrow I hate them. I don't have that time. We can fight. This is part of life.
So you think this is just a phase between you and Shatta?
Obviously, I mean, life is about faces. You know, life is about faces. So, I mean, I have no hatred towards them.
Will you ever work together again?
No, that will not happen. It's not even about hate.
Why?
I mean, you can. The journey is done, and it's not even about the fight. The journey is done. I mean, it's a brand, a huge brand. I think it can continue. Well, you know, it's like I just met my sister here, Brenda. I used to work with Brenda at Shatta House. We did what we could do. We're not with Shatta House again, are we? So I think the last time I spoke to Brenda, she was with Max 24. Today she's on Prime Morning. You know, tomorrow she'll be on CNN.
Amen.
Yes, that's the whole point. So it's a journey. You understand? So we've done what we can do, you know, for the brand, at which time we were given an opportunity to do, you know. His family, so forever he'll be family. Anybody I've worked with is family.
So why take him to court?
It's simple. I mean, he wants me to go to jail. You don't think so?
Do you think he loves you?
I don't know that. Maybe when you see him, you ask him. But if you are trying to take me into a sport, you understand, where it's uncomfortable. I've been to sales all the time. You know, I could be here today with you, tomorrow I'm in there. God willing, I'll come out again, I'll speak to you and go back there. It's no problem. There are people who live there. You know, it's just that the place is not comfortable, but it's people who live there. So if you're trying to put me there, I have to stop you.
So anybody who tries to put you in cell, does the person mean good or bad?
I don't know what they mean. They have their agenda.
Do you feel such person doesn't love you?
I don't feel that. I feel that that's the decision they've taken. I don't look at it from hate or at hate or within the premise of hate or love. You know, they are in a space and they feel that that's what they want to do. I can't, it's their judgment. I can't really speak for them. I don't know what's wrong with them because I won't do that to anybody deliberately. You understand? So maybe they're going through something and they think that if I am in jail or they cut my throat off, they'll be fine. But that will not solve their problem. You understand? Because no matter what you are going through, it is you that is going through. Sometimes we think a lot of things. Again, I told you before that life is happening inside of us, not outside of us. So anything that comes outside of you is extra. So you can have everything and you still be unhappy. So I could say, let me slash your throat today and I think I'll be satisfied. And yeah, it's just be, well, after the day, I'm back to finding another throat to slash. You are not happy, you are not happy. You gotta be happy, it's inside of you. Nothing, the world is inside of you, not outside. So maybe they are going through a lot.
So if your friend or your someone you love is going through a lot, you rather lend a loving hand, not go to court, right?
So, I mean, if you look at the situation that is happening, you know, you can still love the person, but then you need to protect yourself. So this is what you need to understand. I love my kids. I love my wife. Yeah. I might take a bullet for them, but I'll think through before I take a bullet. I need to protect myself. I need to love myself too. I ain't Jesus Christ.
So if your child had done this, you would have taken your child to court too?
Yes. I will. I mean, why would I do that? Because the pronouncements that is being made are false. I've been through that phase before. You know, I went through a lot. I didn't go through that alone. I went through that with a lot of people.
If Shatta should ever reach out to you to apologize, will you withdraw the case from court?
No, I won't. I won't.
Why?
It's beyond him now. It's beyond me. Like I told you, I've been there before. I've been in that space before, yeah? And I went through a lot. I didn't go through a lot alone. I went through a lot with my whole family. I was on your channel the last time with your brother Andy. And I told him when I did like almost a month. So, yeah, I would say more like a month is what, 31 days. So I'll do like 29 or 28 days in cells. And when I got out, my wife was like a broomstick. My wife is a very beautiful woman. You should see her.
I've seen her pictures.
Exactly.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. You know, and when I got out, she was as if she had AIDS. Very lean, you know, and she went through a lot. You know, most of the things that she went through, she couldn't even tell me. You know, I had to hear it from the people that were around and all that. So, I mean, I can't put her through that. I mean, I have my own challenges with my wife already. I did disturb the woman already. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if I have power to stop what she's going through now, I need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? I have kids as well.
Did she tell you to take him to court?
Nope. I take my decisions. You know, I take my decisions.
What's her opinion on this?
Oh, she stands with me.
Okay.
I mean, I have kids. You know, my kids went through a lot at the time. You know, my face was all over the newspaper. I was all over the news. You know, so imagine my kid goes to school. What are they going to say?
What
Father
will
is a
give you
killer.
satisfaction out of this, as is in court?
The whole idea is not to, is to make sure that pronouncement doesn't come back. It's very simple.
And a compensation?
Oh, I mean that is that compensation if it comes, I mean it's for the family. I mean I'm not even bothered about it. The whole point is to straighten the nonsense, because it's nonsense. It's that simple.
Not a jail term for him. Will jail term give you some sort of peace?
I don't think that it would get there. I mean,
okay.
I don't know. You know, again, these are matters of the court. You know, but I won't wish that for him. No, I won't wish that for him. What he wishes for me, I don't wish for him.
He wishes you bad?
I mean, if you're asking that, I mean, I did something that I didn't do, what are you wishing? You know, so I'm hoping he won't get there. You know, defamation doesn't take anybody to jail. I don't think there's history like that.
Okay, let me go and see some messages that have come through for you. Definitely, you have a few messages coming in. Okay, it looks like my tablet is giving me a little bit of problems, but I'll try as much as possible to get the tablet working, and then we can talk. But then, what's your real name, Bull?
I'm Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Nana Isiama Hansen, yeah.
You know Ajagraja is called Isiama?
Yes.
And you look alike a little bit.
Yes.
Are you related?
He says he's from a Kropon as well. We never know. We could be. Yeah, we could be. I've met him once, you know, and I've actually followed him before. I met him. I met him on Andy's show. Real cool guy. I like him. He's cool. You
could be cousins.
We could be. We could be. We could be. Yeah.
Because when I asked you your name and you said Isiama, I was like, okay, it looks like I have Ajagraja's cousin here.
He's a cool guy. I like him. He's hard. I like hard people. You know, no nonsense people. I like that.
Is your wife hard too?
Hi, Charlie. Hardest.
Are you scared of your wife?
Oh, no. I respect her. I'm not scared of anything.
Nothing? Are you scared of death?
That is where we are going. How can you be scared of that? It doesn't make sense. When you wake up every morning, you wake up to die. Your time is running out. So why would you be scared of death? Anybody who's scared of death is stupid. I'm sorry to say that. That's where you're going. The day you're giving birth to, you're supposed to be dying. That's the end product.
Okay.
there's a way, you know. So if you're going to go through, you know, the people go through different ways. You're going to fall off some, you know, yeah, maybe, you know, you're going to, you know, but death, there, Charlie, you can't, it's who's going to make it out of here alive? Tell me one person, then we start following them.
How do you wish your death will be?
Me?
Yeah.
I've seen it already.
How is it going to be?
Okay, so I saw two things, and I've prayed against one. So the first one is, I have a phobia for heights, you know, so usually when I'm on tall buildings, my house people, you know, they're asking me to jump, you know. I don't know if they think I'm Superman.
You hear the voices?
Yes.
That you should jump?
Yeah, I should jump, you know. There was a time I was in New York, this building, Empire State Building.
Right.
So, you know, you go up, then there's a terrace where you can actually now stand and see the whole of New York. So I went up. I was about to go on the terrace. I said, no, it'll be now, not be today.
I'm not dying now.
No, you know, so I'm very careful when I'm, you know, so that I've prayed against.
Okay.
I'm not jumping nowhere. Yeah. The second one I've seen, and that's beautiful. I want to die that way.
How is that one?
Okay, so I'm hoping to die at 70, but because of, you know, social media, I like the social media thing, you know, the battle when people, they insult you, they laugh them and things. So I pray that 5 years should be added to the 70, so that's 75.
Okay.
So on the 75th year, it could be any day, I don't mind what day it is. You know, I wake up in the morning, I get served my food, my wife does that. You know, then afterwards, we go making love. And I die on air. Yeah, that's how they go. You know, and I've seen it, you know.
Oh, you've seen it already?
Oh, yeah. And I have to come before I go, like ejaculate before I go. So angel of death gotta wait before, you know, and that's how I'm leaving. And it's going to happen.
Are you discussed it with her?
Now and then, as I talk, if she go here, you know, so if for this prepare. See, when I chop 75, I come die with that.
So what if she's not alive? God forbid. Though.
Oh, she's a strong woman. She will be. She'll still be here. I think she'll outlive me. You know, I think so. I'm hoping so.
Now, there's so much pressure and so much hullabaloo around you. There's, I mean, before I met you, like I said, I don't think when we first met, if you noticed that I wasn't coming close to you.
I mean, I noticed that.
You noticed? Because anytime I saw you, I'll go this way, and then anytime I didn't want to come close because I was scared of you. I was like, hey, Bulldog, I'm scared. And Bullgod now. We'll talk about how the name changed. But with regards to your wife, I mean, how does she take all this negative buzz about you?
Oh, I mean, she's strong. There are times she'll break down a little bit and she'll be like, oh, Charlie, come on, you know, she'll advise on how to go about things, you know. But I mean, she takes it with some strength, you know. I try to also help out when I can, you know, and tell her, hey, this is the path. You know, once I'm on this path and you are with me on this journey, these are the things that you would encounter. You know, because I'm hoping that if you're on a journey like that too, I'll be here to support. So she's fine. She'll be fine. She's fine.
I like that. She's fine.
You can, I mean, hit me up on my socials, you know, either Facebook or Instagram.
Okay, so Future GH. One thing I like about this man, he speaks the truth. Someone who loves someone, no matter what. A real street G won't act the way Shatta Wale did. Real thugs should know how to. Okay, I can't read this, but we love you too, boo. That's what he's saying. Yes. Are you a thug?
Oh no, what is a thug? I'm not. I mean, I'm not.
You're not a thug.
No, I'm not. I don't believe in that. They want to give you a pad. Oh, come and give it to her. It's all right. Come and give her a pad.
Give me the pad and let me quickly read it. It's all right. Let me read this.
These days
we have a few messages on here. Good morning. My name is Leila Watara in Accra. You guys beautifully. I love you so much. Okay. So I love forgiving aspect of Bulldog. Matthias Alenge says this. People love your forgiving aspect. Hello. Good morning. Speaking from Kasua. Bullgod is right. I don't also believe there is a place after death. Heaven is wealth, poverty is hell. We commit sin in flesh and we pay for them in flesh. Okay. Good morning. I'm loving Bulldog. I'm loving Bullgod. Take care of himself because GH loves him. This is coming from Evelyn. Bull, kindly sign out for me. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time. So sign out for me, Bull.
Hey, hi, I'm Bullgod from Bull House Entertainment, and I love you all, you know. Thanks for the support. Go out there, stream our song, stream everybody's song. Music from my camp alone. Stream every Ghanaian music, and that's how we go forward, yeah? Peace and love.
Bull, thank you so much for being here.
Anytime.
We are very grateful that you could honor this for us.
Anytime.
Humbled. I don't fear you anymore.